Hey everybody. I wanted to talk to you today about one of the community building techniques that we use at Cohere. And the idea came to me from a little Facebook group I'm in with a bunch of women who own co-working spaces. And they wanted to know about more of the techniques that I use to build community. And one of the things that we do that's super simple is we have donuts and ... days once a month at Cohere. And how we do those is I buy donuts and I bring them in, and we have a Facebook event that I put up a couple weeks in advance, and there's always the theme that we are going to talk about that day. It's usually seasonal, it's usually kind of a thought-provoking question. It has nothing to do with what your career is, how you spend your day job. It's more about getting to know each other as people. So the topic we're having this coming week is called Donuts and Money, because in several conversations with members over the last few weeks, money has come up as a topic, and not I need more money, I don't have enough money, but more big picture values related ideas around money, goals for money, and what having money allows you to have or do. And for a lot of the members, having money isn't about being able to buy things. It's more about giving back. So whether they can give back to the nonprofit of their choice or have a level of independence that they've never known before is kind of what I've been hearing around the office. So I thought it would be a good topic for a donuts and session. So we're going to talk about that, and I haven't exactly decided what the leading question is that I'm going to use for that event, but it's going to have something to do around the values of money, what having money allows you to do, or what human value you have that relates to money, or the thing that gets taken away from you that would be most painful if you didn't have money. And so we're going to get kind of vulnerable with each other and share different thoughts and values around money, which can be very personal for a lot of people, but it's also such a good way to break through all the shallow talk and the, emotionally heated political situation that we're in right now. And some other topics that we've done for donuts, and probably my two favorites that we've ever done were donuts and failure. So those were stories of people who tried to do something and failed spectacularly at it. We laughed and laughed until we cried, and it didn't have to be work related. We heard one story about trying to make homemade jam and the hot lava explosion that came with that. We heard about a guy who lost, I think, $3.14 million out of a university's accounting system and had to stay up for 72 hours or something to fix it. And he drank so much coffee and he was so tired that his boss actually thought he was drunk, and he almost got fired because he was sleep deprived. So that's a great one, Donuts and Failure. And then the other one we did that was also hilarious was Donuts and the Absurd Way I'm Going to Die. So that was everyone's irrational fears for how they might die. So whether it's from an air conditioner falling out of a high rise and landing on them, to sewer grates and a particular subway line in Chicago, just anything you could think of. People were afraid that that was probably what was going to kill them. So that was just really interesting and a fascinating look a little deeper into the members. So to recap how we do donuts and ... is I create a Facebook event a couple weeks in advance. We usually do it in the morning because it's donuts. I just pick the donuts up on my way to work, and then I also keep gluten-free donuts in the freezer for me and a couple of the other members who are challenged in that way and not allowed to enjoy the gluten in life, so that everybody can participate. And then I sort of rally people a few minutes before it starts. I go around to all the offices and remind people it's Donuts Day. And then we all, this will be our first gathering in our new living room. So we'll probably just gather in here and pull a bunch of chairs into this room, and I'll make extra coffee on the morning so that everybody has enough to drink. And then we usually just start with the question. We just dive right in, and I'll ask the question and just say your name and then answer the question. There might be a little bit of discussion, but generally we just go around in a circle, and then once the question is over, people can continue to hang out together and have more donuts, or they can head back to their desks and get some work done. But it's probably one of the favorite events of the members that we do at Cohere. So I would invite you to try donuts and ... And if you need some help deciding what questions to ask or what themes to have, I'm happy to do that. You can reach out to me on my Facebook page, which is facebook.com/coherecommunity, and I can help you think up leading questions to ask your members. I hope you'd enjoyed this little DIY co-working video about donuts and ...